John Ford has received the most awards in this category with 4. The Informer 1935, Stagecoach 1939, The Grapes of Wrath 1940, How Green Was My Valley 1941. Frank Capra has received the awards in this category with 3 movies. It Happened One Night 1934, Mr. Deeds Goes to Town 1936, You Can't Take It With You 1938. William Wyler has received the awards in this category with 3 movies. Mrs. Miniver 1942, The Best Years of Our Lives 1946, Ben-Hur 1959. Damien Chazelle is the youngest winner at the age of 32 for La La Land. William Wyler has the most nominations with 12, including a record for Years in a Row. Martin Scorsese is currently second with 10. Clarence Brown received the most nominations without a win, 6. Alfred Hitchcock and King Vidya each received 5 nominations without a win. John Singleton is the youngest, and first black, nominee at age 24 for Boys in the Hood. Only one director won for his only career directing credit, Jerome Robbins for West Side Story. For directors have twice won for films that did not win Best Picture, Frank Borzage, George Stevens, Ang Lee and Alfonso Cuarón. John Ford did so 3 times. The Coen brothers are the only siblings to have won the award. Lena Wertmuller was the first woman nominated in the category for Seven Beauties 1976. Catherine Bigelow became the first woman to win the award for The Hurt Locker 2009. Francis Ford Coppola is the only director to be nominated for each film of a trilogy, the Godfather trilogy, winning for the second film. John Ford 1940 to 1941, Joseph L. Mankiewicz 1949 to 1950, and Alejandro González Iñárritu 2014 to 2015 are the only directors to have won the award in 2 consecutive years. Ang Lee was the first Asian director to win the award for Brokeback Mountain. He won again for Life of Pi 2012. Alfonso Cuarón was the first Mexican and Latin American director to win the award for Gravity. He won again for Roma 2018. Chloe Zhao was the first woman of color to win the award for Nomadland 2020. David Lean was the first non-American to win the award when he won in 1958 for The Bridge on the River Kwai. He would repeat this in 1963 with Lawrence of Arabia. This made him the first non-American to win the award twice. It would not be until Ang Lee 49 years later for another non-American to win the award twice. Since then, Alfonso Cuarón and Alejandro González Iñárritu have added their names to this list. For directing teams have been nominated together a total of 5 times: Robert Wise and Jerome Robbins for West Side Story 1961, Warren Beatty and Buck Henry for Heaven Can Wait 1978, Joel and Ethan Coen for No Country for Old Men 2007 and True Grit 2010, and Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert for Everything Everywhere All at Once 2022. Of these, Wise and Robbins, the Coens, 2007, and Kwan and Scheinert won the award. 6 directors won the award for their feature film debut: Delbert Mann for Marty 1955, Jerome Robbins for West Side Story 1961, Robert Redford for Ordinary People 1980, James L. Brooks for Terms of Endearment 1983, Kevin Costner for Dances with Wolves 1990, and Sam Mendes for American Beauty 1999. The director with the most Oscar wins for films in the same year. Director Steven Spielberg holds the record for the most Oscars wins for multiple films in the same year: Jurassic Park 1993 with 3 nominations and 3 wins. Schindler's List 1993 with 12 nominations and 7 wins. There are only 3 films in Oscar history solely written, directed, and produced by women that received a Best Picture nomination. The Piano 1993 by Jane Campion, Winter's Bone 2010 by Deborah Granick, Little Women 2019 by Greta Gerwig. The first time in the awards history that more than one woman was nominated for Best Director in the same year occurred in 2020, British director Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman 2020 and Chinese director Chloe Zhao for Nomadland 2020. Zhao became the first woman of Asian descent and the first woman of color to be nominated and to win for Best Director. Zhao also became the third Asian person to win Best Director. From 2013 to 2018, Mexican filmmakers have won Oscars for Best Director in 5 of the 6 years. Alfonso Cuarón for Roma 2018, Guillermo del Toro for The Shape of Water 2017. Del Toro became the third Mexican-born filmmaker to win the award. Alejandro Iñárritu for The Revenant 2015, Alejandro Iñárritu for Birdman 2014, Alfonso Cuarón for Gravity 2013. The first Canadian to win Best Director was James Cameron for Titanic 1997.